If by relying upon the sentient beings, the unexcelled state of Buddhahood is brought about, so what is so astonishing about the fact that whatever prosperities there are in the gods and human, such as those enjoyed by Brahma, Indra, Rudra, and the worldly guardians of the world. There is nothing in this triple world system that is not brought forth by helping others. 79. As hell beings, as animals, and as hungry ghosts, the different kinds of suffering which sentient beings experience, those come about from the harming others. Verse 80. Hunger, thirst, and attacking each other, and the agony of being tormented, which are difficult to avoid and unending. These are the fruit of harming others. 81. Just as there is Buddha and awakening mind, and the fortunate rebirth on the one hand, and unfortunate rebirth on the other, knows that the karmic fruition of being two is twofold. 82. Support others with all possible factors. Protect them as you would your own body. Detachment toward other sentient beings must be shunned as you would a poison. 83. Because of their detachment, did not the disciple attain lesser awakening? By never abandoning the sentient being, the fully awakened Buddha attained awakening. 84. Thus, when one considers the occurrence of the fruit of beneficial and non-beneficial deeds, how can anyone remain even for one instant attached only to one's own welfare? Done. Okay, so this today's teaching was a conventional Bodhicitta mind. So this is talking about. Last week we were talking about ultimate Bodhicitta mind, right? Two types of Bodhicitta mind. So today is a conventional Bodhicitta mind. So these two truths. Lama Tsongkhapa said, union of wisdom and method. Union of wisdom method. So conventional truth is method, and ultimate truth is wisdom, realizing emptiness. So Lama Tsongkhapa said it's like understanding true truth is union of conventional, ultimate truth. So when we understand true truth, so it will come into the middle way. So middle way means, for example, like when you negate inherent existence self, at the same time you will maintaining the conventional self, which is dependent arising. So this is Lama Tsongkhapa said, it is a union of two methods. So it comes into the middle way, because when you negate inherent existence self, at the same time you will maintaining conventional self, which is dependent arising. So which we do everything, walking, talking, meditating. So that's the union of two truth. So here today, especially this teaching is talking about the conventional Bodhicitta mind. So we say two Bodhicitta mind, right? Ultimate Bodhicitta mind and conventional Bodhicitta. So today we are talking about this teaching, talking about the conventional Buddhist mind. So first we have to know the definition of the conventional Buddhist mind, and then what is the benefit of practicing conventional Buddhist mind, and how many different types of Buddhist mind, and then how to meditate. What is the method to achieve conventional Buddhist mind, and then finally you can meditate on the conventional Buddhist. It is summary we can make like this. So the definition of Buddhist mind, according to the ornament of clear realization. So this is very important. So in the ornament of clear realization, Maitreya Buddha says, the aspiration of oneself to attain enlightenment and aspirations to lead all sentient beings to the cessation of the suffering. So Bodhicitta means for the sake of others, wishing to attain complete, perfect enlightenment. This is aspirations for oneself. Oneself want to achieve Buddha enlightenment. Aspirations for others, so that means aspirations to lead sentient beings to the cessation of suffering. Two aspirations. Bodhicitta is combination of two aspirations. So that means bodhicitta, definition of bodhicitta mind is can be defined as a primary mind. Primary mind, remember? In primary mind and the secondary mind. Main mind and secondary mind. Or primary mind or mental factor. Doesn't matter. Mental factor comes from the primary mind. So definition according to the ornament of clear realization, bodhicitta can be defined as primary mind wishing to attain enlightenment for the benefit of others. So that is the definition of bodhicitta. Bodhicitta mind, okay? Do you understand that one?
It's a convention.
Do you understand? Primary mind, your primary mind aspire to achieve enlightenment.
Yeah.
Okay. Aspirations come from the primary mind. Mind and mental factor accompany together. Always accompany together. Like king and minister working together. So aspirations for oneself and aspirations of others, these two are not primary mind. They are mental factor. Remember, you have to understand really. Aspiration means mental factor, secondary mind. Because your primary mind is focusing on achieving enlightenment. To achieve enlightenment, what I should do? Helping other beings. So then aspire to help other beings. So I want to help other beings because without helping other beings, I cannot achieve my enlightenment, my aspiration. You understand? Primary mind is mind. Aspiration is not primary mind. Aspirations come from your wish of thinking, I want to achieve enlightenment, but what I should do is help other sentient beings from the cessation of suffering. So that is the definition of bodhicitta mind. Okay. So that is conventional bodhicitta mind. Okay, not conventional bodhicitta.
Yeah.
Now, when we practice bodhicitta mind, we have to think this. What is the benefit of practicing? Why am I practicing? If there's no benefit, why I shouldn't practice?
No.
What is the benefit? So these are the guide to the Bodhisattva way of life. First chapter is called Benefit of Bodhicitta Mind. The chapter number 1. So chapter number 1 explain about make summary. There's so much benefits, but all comes into the 10 point. So chapter number 1. So and the guide to the Bodhisattva way of life. So there are 10 benefits. Okay. Number 1, it is gateway to enter the Mayana path. Number 1, okay. Number 2, when you have bodhicitta mind, you become son or the daughter of the Buddha. So you become lineage of the Buddha, Buddha lineage, Bodhisattva. Number 3, you will suppress hearer and solitary leader's path, the Hinayana path. Number 3, right? Number 4, when you have bodhicitta mind, you become object of offering, veneration, offering. You become the object of prostration and offering. Number 4. Number 5, bodhicitta. When you have bodhicitta, so you will accumulate merit instantly or very fast. 2 merit. Method with merit and wisdom merit. Very fast. Like going to aeroplane and instead of going by boat, take a long time to achieve your destination. Number 5, right? Number 6, negative karma or the negative actions purify instantly. Number 6, right? Number 7, you will accomplish all your wishes. Number 8, you will be not harmed by external, internal obstacles and hindrances. Number 9 is bodhicitta mind is foundation of all the paths and ground. Number 10, you became the source of happiness of all sentient beings. So these are 10 benefits explained by the Shantideva, chapter number 1. So now it is gateway to enter the Mayana path, right? Whether you become Mayana, in Mayana divided into 2, right? Sutrayana and Tantrayana. If you have no bodhicitta, you cannot become Mayana. It's like gateway into the Mayana path. So this is what Shantideva said in the Guide to the Bodhisattva of Life, having completed intensely for many aeons, the Buddha had been seen it to be beneficial because it enables limitless massive of beings to instantly attain the supreme of state of bliss. So that is number 1. Number 2, you became son or daughter of Buddha, like you became Buddha's lineage. The moment that bodhicitta is generated by the destitute, confined in the prison of cycle of existence, they will be called the son or the daughter of the Buddha and become the object of reverence of worthy God and man. So once you have bodhicitta, right? So wishing 2 types of bodhicitta, wishing bodhicitta and engaging bodhicitta mind. So wishing bodhicitta is wish all sentient beings to liberate from this, just wishing, right? I wish all sentient beings on the basis of compassion, without exception, liberate from the suffering. So if you wish something like that, that is wishing bodhicitta mind. No exception, no boundary, limitless sentient beings. Whether it is enemy, stranger, all the friends, no discrimination, just wishing from your heart. That is wishing bodhicitta mind. Engaging bodhicitta mind is more than that. To take the bodhisattva vows and to practice 6 perfections. And you take the kind of like responsibility. So, that is engaging bodhicitta mind. So engaging bodhicitta mind, if you practice engaging bodhicitta mind, you must receive bodhisattva vows. 18 root vows and 46 branches. So something like that. And then practice 6 perfections. And then that is engaging bodhicitta mind. So that is then number 3rd is you will suppress the Hinayana path. Here and solitary, they are liberating oneself from the cycle of existence. For destroyer, finally they will cease all the delusions, but still they have some obscurations to the knowledge to achieve enlightenment. Right? So if you have bodhicitta mind, they will suppress even like Hinayana long-term practitioner, like many years in practicing, but if new bodhisattva, that will suppress this old practitioner. It's because like you are like son of the king. Even son of the king, very young, everyone respected because your lineage is king. So similar like that. So then, and number 4 is you will accumulate 2 merit, right? Method merit, wisdom merit. No. This one, right? 4th. No. 4th is like you became the source of offering and veneration. Once you have bodhicitta, then you become object of offering, object of prostration. Because of bodhicitta mind, you can transform yourself into the pure mind, like bodhicitta mind. Like Shantideva said in the Bodhisattva, it is like supreme gold making elixir, or it transforms the unclean body we have taken into the priceless jewel of Buddha. Therefore, firmly seize this bodhicitta. Transform your impure body into the pure Buddha's body. Number 5 is you will accumulate 2 merit fast. Like method, wisdom merit fast. Just like Shantideva said, all other virtues are like the plantain tree. You know the plantain tree? For after bearing fruit, they simply perish. You know what I mean? But the perennial tree of the bodhicitta bears fruit unceasing and flourish. It's something like that. Other merit without bodhicitta is like banana, plantain tree. Give one result, finish. But bodhicitta, it gives more and more. So you will burn the karma very fast. You know, if you have bodhicitta mind, your karma will burn first. You know what I mean? It's just like Shantideva said, just like the fire at the end of an age, it instantly consumes all the great evil. It is limitless benefit was taught by the wise Lord Maitreya to the Sudala Bodhisattva. Number 7, so then you will be protect from the external and internal obstacles and interference, right? Obstacles. So if you are bodhicitta, then Buddha and Bodhisattvas are very close to you, especially always looking for you because you are practicing good heart and bodhicitta. And also saying that protectors are always close to you. Wherever you go, protectors are always looking for you. So wherever you go, wherever you travel, they are always watching for you. They always protect you. So no external obstacles. They are protecting you because of practicing bodhicitta mind. And then and if you practice bodhicitta mind, if possible, we can subdue the how can I say, like these floods, fire, external, because of bodhicitta mind, due to power of the bodhicitta mind. Is it possible, to overcome like that? There's one Lama in Tibet, in Lhasa, I don't know but he was real Bodhisattva. During that period, we have a river in Lhasa overflowed, and it's going to be a very big flood coming. And the whole city will go. And there's a Lama, this Lama is Bodhisattva, and Lama, and then he says, he repeated his name, what is his name, I can't remember, he says, if I am practicing bodhicitta mind, really sincere, then I will bless this my stone and put that on the river. Something like that. And then he did this. He said these words, if I am practicing bodhisattva, then please help to remove this flood. So as soon as when he said and put the stone on the river, water subside. So this happened, just maybe beginning of this century or something like that. So it's something like that. And then you begin, when you have bodhicitta mind, right? So you will accomplish all your wishes. What is your wishes? Your temporary wishes, your ultimate wishes. So your temporary wishes, you want happiness, right? All your wishes and temporary wishes and ultimate wishes is enlightenment. All your realization will come. So, then number 9 is, it is foundation of all the ground and paths. Right? So bodhicitta, once you practice bodhicitta, right? And when you first receive bodhicitta mind, you become Mayana path of preparation. So you accumulate merit, and prepare path of accumulation. Then you become bodhisattva. first ordinary bodhisattvas. And then you will move to the path of preparation. So now you prepare to understand the meaning of inferential emptiness, all the intellectual listening, thinking, and you have all information about emptiness. And then you prepare to understand the emptiness on the basis of bodhicitta. And then you move to the path of preparation. Then that is not enough, right? So you keep going practicing, and you want to realize emptiness with a non-conceptual mind, path of seeing. And then you keep going path of meditation, no more. So it is foundation of all the path and ground. Number 10, so when we have bodhicitta, right, you become source of happiness. You know, it is like Chandakirti said in his text, middle way of entrance. Hearers and solitary realizers are born from Buddha. The bodhicitta mind is indirectly helping Hinayana path, not directly. Hearers, solitary, they're born from Buddha because Buddha gives teaching and then they realize. So indirectly helping all this, not directly, indirectly. Buddha are born from the bodhisattvas. Like bodhisattvas, ordinary bodhisattvas, then move to the Bhumi, 10 Bhumi, then Buddha. So Buddha born from bodhisattva. Bodhisattvas are born from 3 things: compassion, non-dual mind, and how can I say that? Bodhicitta. It means it's not real bodhicitta, but kind of like very close to understand all the experience the bodhicitta. So the bodhisattvas are born from compassion, non-dual mind, and bodhicitta. So it is. So once you have bodhicitta, you are the source of all happiness. Oh, sentient being. So these are the 10 benefits explained by the Shantideva's first chapter. So whenever now when we, the method, right? 2 different of the method. One coming from Maitreya Buddha lineage, other coming from the Shantideva. So the 2 different types of lineage coming from India, right? One is coming from Maitreya Buddha, and then through all the Atisha, all this, going back to the Mamasangama. Other ones coming from the Manjushiris, and then Shantideva, and exchanging one, 2 lineage. Only 2 methods. So which suitable for you, we can practice. First method is equanimity. Equanimity, right? So equanimity is very important. Equal your mind. So then recognizing all beings the mother, remembering, repaying, great compassion, love, universal, sense of responsibility to reach the mind. Second one is exchanging oneself to other. Recognizing one and others are one. Same feeling happiness and no oneness. And then exchanging oneself to other. So thinking many disadvantage of self-judging mind, thinking many advantage of others. And then you switch off that and practice giving and taking meditation on the breathing. So there are 2 types of method to practice bodhicitta. Now when we meditate on the bodhicitta mind, most important thing is to to practice the four immeasurable. Remember, we recite every day. Immeasurable of equanimity, great love, compassion, and joy. Four. Whenever we practice immeasurable, right? Like immeasurable of equanimity, we have to practice with the four. First is aspiration, second prayer, third request, fourth blessing. For example, if you are going to practice immeasurable of equanimity because of our deluded mind, our mind is not equal, like long distance to the enemy, close to the friend. So mind is not equal. So we have to equal our mind, right? So when we practice immeasurable of equanimity, first we have to immeasurable of the wish, immeasurable equanimity of wish, equanimity of prayer, equanimity of request, and equanimity of blessing. Remember when we recite, may all sentient beings abide in equanimity, wish. I shall able to achieve them. That is prayer. I shall cause them to achieve that equanimity, request. Buddha and Bodhisattvas, please bless me to achieve that goal. That is blessing. So whenever we practice equanimity of the immeasurable of equanimity, compassion, great love, joy, 4, 16. Same like this. You just first think about equanimity, right? So equanimity means because of deluded mind, we are not equalizing our mind. Close to friend, long distance to the enemy. So they equal that mind, have to do first wish, then pray, then request, then blessing to success. You have to do like this, okay? So remember when we are reciting, you got this Sanjay, you got this copy here, Sanjay Choda, like this. Remember? Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, right? We are requesting Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Remember this when you do prayer, Sanjay Choda. I take refuge to Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. So that is your wish, causal refuge, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. You are going to receive this in the future. Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. You do this practice because you are going to receive this in the future. That is causal refuge, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. So I want to achieve that. That's why I'm doing prayer, immeasurable, and and then I go for, because until I achieve enlightenment, what I should do. Then here, from the which is practicing giving and the other perfections. I'm going to practice two merit. Method merit and wisdom merit. This one, generosity, morality, patience, joyful effort, and concentration, method merit. Wisdom realizing emptiness, wisdom merit. So this, I am going to achieve this Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Until I achieve enlightenment, that is causal Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Two types, causal and resultant Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. So we are not yet Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, right?
No.
It is our future.
Yeah.
So I want to achieve that in the future. Until I achieve enlightenment, what should I do? Practicing two methods, 6 perfections. Method, merit, and wisdom merit, then I will be able to achieve that goal. You know what I mean? So that immeasurable, right? Immeasurable, right?
Mm.
Do you understand? Equanimity, great compassion, loving kindness, and joy. 4, 4, 4. Equanimity, prayer, wish, prayer, request, and blessing. Wish means may all sentient beings abide in equanimity. Wish. Now you do prayer. May they be able to achieve that equanimity, prayer. Now request, I shall cause them to do this equanimity. Request. Now you need blessing. Bodhisattva, please bless me to achieve that equanimity of the immeasurable of equanimity. 4, 4, 4, go with 16. And then this will help you to generate bodhicitta mind. You understand what I'm saying? So, sometimes we call them Margaret beings, right? Margaret beings. Migratory beings, right? Migratory beings.
Okay.
So migratory means,
Yeah.
Tibetan means doa. Doa means moving all the time.
Yeah.
Without 1 second,
Yeah.
whether you're eating, moving close to the death, doa means just all the time moving, never come back.
Yeah.
Just keep moving. Doa, migratory, right?
Yeah.
Means doa. All these beings are limitless beings, are migratory beings.
Yeah.
They just moving all the time,
Yeah.
always close to the death.
Yeah.
Migratory beings. Sometimes migratory being means because of karma and delusions, then these beings are changing their body all the time. Samsara, you know.
Yeah.
Then 6 realms of sentient beings, we change our body. Right? Animal, hungry ghost, what?
Oh, yeah.
That's migratory beings.
Yeah.
So all limitless migratory beings. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Wow. Thank you.